Guys, Dopes930 here with an unboxing, kind of first look glance at something I think a lot of you will probably be pretty excited for. What we have in front of us is the Cobra ODE for the PlayStation 3 console. Now this is something that I was talking about reviewing back in February, and just received this in the past 2 weeks. I didn't actually think it was going to still be released because of the delay, the extreme delay on this. But I got it now. Sadly, I don't even have a PlayStation 3 anymore, so I won't be able to do a full-blown review / install. But a buddy of mine does have a PlayStation 3 he's looking to get rid of, so I might end up picking it up just for the sake of creating an install / review video of this product. Now, if you don't know what this is, before I get into an unboxing, I'll briefly explain. From what I understand, similar to for the Xbox, you have the X key. This allows you to play backup games from an external hard drive, and as far as I know, it works on just about all PS3s, slim, fat, and new ones, the super slim. Again, I don't know all the juicy details, so by saying that maybe I'm not accurate, but from what I read, it seems like it's pretty much universal and can be done on the current firmware as well as the older firmware. So again, take that as a grain of salt. Before you do purchase one and get mad at me, saying that it didn't work, look on the actual Cobra ODE's website. I'll link you guys so you can go ahead and make sure that it's going to be working for your console. So again, this is just going to be a quick video showing all the stuff that it came with, and it did come with a lot of stuff. We'll get kind of like the boring stuff out of the way, and then we'll get to the actual unit itself. So they gave me a, all this really is an extended USB cable, so you can plug in, it's just standard USB, and then it extends it so you can plug in something to the other end right there. So they gave me that. They gave me a another USB cable, which is like it's a pretty universal cable. It's what a lot of, I believe, the X key and a lot of kind of universal phones and stuff like that use this USB cable. So that's that. I also got the exact same cable, but a shorter version of it. So I don't know if it's optional whether you want the shorter or longer, or whether you actually need both of them. And lastly, I got, this is actually, that's for something else, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's that. And they also gave me in this little protective baggie, if you will, a ton of ribbon cables that you'll be needing for the install. So there is all that. Now let's actually open up the box itself and take a look at the unit that does it all. The box is a little bit beat up. It got pretty beat up from shipping, as you can see. But all the stuff is intact and fine inside. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Pull out all the stuff we've got inside. We've got a cool little Cobra ODE sticker if you want to brand your PlayStation 3 with that, or whatever. Let's see what we got here. We've got, this looks just like clips, as far as I can tell. We've got the main unit itself, which is I'll actually be opening up and we'll take a closer look at. We'll set that right there. And then we've got a lot of cables plugging from. It's just a lot of cables. So I think that's everything. Nope, there's more. This is like the biggest mod kit I've ever seen, like with the most different parts and whatnot. We got what looks like more of those clips. We've got another little board in here, which I'll go ahead and open up as well, and then another board right here, which I would imagine looks like they all have ribbon connectors. She'll be connecting all of these to the main unit itself. So again, I'm sure the main things we want to look at is going to be the actual boards themselves. So I won't open the cables up. I'll just go ahead and open the board so we can take a look at that. Let me see if I can find some scissors really quick here. Yes, we've got some of my good old first grade Crayola stickers with a sticker with my name on it. Awesome. So let's go ahead and open this one up right here. Didn't even quite open it much. So this is just a tiny little board. Looks like it's got, so I can get a good focus on it. There we go. Looks like it's got maybe 4 or 5 solder points, maybe a little bit more actually. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 8 solder points on this little board right here. And then again, there's a ribbon connection, which I would assume one of those ribbons will be connecting to. And let's go ahead and open this one up. Alright, then we got, again, this is another board. This one's got a switch on it, along with a ribbon connector, two USB plugins actually. So maybe that USB extender is actually needed to plug into this one. So there's that. It's a small board, and then we'll get to the actual main board itself. And from the pictures I saw, the main board's going to be sitting on top of the disk drive, I believe, inside of the PS3. Let's go ahead and open this up. It's pretty exciting that the PS3 kind of, got this full-blown thing, even though it's pretty late in the game. But I mean, the Xbox is going to be supported for another couple of years according to Microsoft, so hopefully Sony will do the same, and a lot of people will be holding onto their PS3s. So yeah, this is where it's got the ridiculous amount of ribbons. You've got a big ribbon right here, big ribbon right there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 of this size ribbon ports right there, and then we've got some smaller ones right here. So there's an insane amount of things being plugged into this. I haven't actually looked at another install diagram or video that someone else has done, so I can't tell you how complicated this is. But regardless of whether I end up doing the install tutorial for you guys like I'd like to do or not, I'm going to take a closer look at someone else's install, either video or diagram that's been written up by the company, and I'll kind of let you guys know what I think of the install, whether it's like a pretty complex install or whether it's kind of basic. That way you guys have a better idea. Once again, guys, this is the Cobra ODE. I'll show you another picture of the box, and I will link you guys to the website in case you want to pick up one for yourself. And again, make sure that your console is going to be vulnerable to this before you buy it, because I believe they retail at like $125 to $150. So it's definitely not a cheap pickup if you're not going to even be able to use it. So. Alright guys, Dopes930, let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you either have or you're interested in? I know a lot of you love the X key. When I was talking about that back in the Xbox modding days, a lot of you guys were crazy about that. So is this something that you PS3 people are stoked about, or you feel like it's too late? Or let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And again, links will be in the description. Alright guys, thanks for watching.